I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road. I'm straight up the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Key the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top float to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Stuff and stuff me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back, 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 back.
I know as long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. Just say that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side. This is the only way she getting back in it.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. His side down, but certainly not out yet. They sit at 2-4. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys making a long trip home from their international... Throwing on their first play. Looking deep to open the game. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
You're not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos pull that in front for their 13-zip. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They'll throw it. And this one is launched downfield. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Gets 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Everybody rushing back to the line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Trying for the deep ball. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, that looked good, but you got to get both feet down too.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, I think I do after all these years. This is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-score game already in the first. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're...
Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Escapes the pocket. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for Broncos first down. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess that they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground, with numbers normally reserved for running backs.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent.
He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. And 3 first-half rushing touchdowns for him now, Brock. He's shouldering the load for him and scoring, no doubt. But we also have to keep in mind he's very close to what could be tying or even breaking the single-game record for a QB. Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we gotta assume this drive, Brock, likely gonna end in a touchdown as well. First and 10, looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking in the air here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Big game downfield. And a big play is finally put to an end.
It's a gain of 55. That's good.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
To throw here on first down. Completed over the middle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. And if you were the trivia fanatic who knew that Billy Kilmer and Bobby Douglas shared the record for rushing scores in one game by a quarterback, well, congratulations to you. And congratulations to him now, because he's just joined those two as the only QBs to take it in 4 times in one contest. Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw here. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Pass play coming here. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack. You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos are running him out of the building. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is...
Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He can run it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A give right side to Dobbins. And he'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Fullback trying the power and across. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. So win for the Broncos. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
What's up, bro?
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC.
All the hard work he has been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
Yeah. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got broke.
You ain't never been a skate town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo, I be look, from the east side on a Friday night, met up a big golden glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride, like, man, outside, so I'm spraying this side, show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We kicking it ride through the. Pull up the morning, bro.
From the zone, Cameron Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking to keep my number locked. I'm on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see your pot, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your side.
What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up this far. Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get. What's happening?
We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many.
Denver's offense now set to go.
Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way home to the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. For left side, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 23 yards for the touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 51 yards.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Nifty move. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for 1 as well, as he'll start again with a first down. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw in that pickup.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
The
search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Courtland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos are able to add on to their first half lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner. With every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence is...
Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll air this one out from Mims. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's loose again. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Their mobile, agile quarterback. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have got it on cruise control. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
So the Broncos coming out now. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out from Mims. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He was defended by the run plan.
team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. They hit up with something on the ground, and they'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here with Dobbins. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 104 yards on the ground here for Dobbins. And a 1st down coming up.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Broncos, they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. My all so dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my haters. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of balance. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my haters. Don't be.